Well, what a weekend we've seen across the United States. Snow across many parts of the south and all the way up into the northeast and New England. Thanks for clicking on to the Monday edition of Vogan's US Outlook. We're talking about the only the third occasion on record that Brownsville, Texas, has recorded snow. We've also seen, of course, Corpus Christi see the first snowfall, actual accumulation snow since Christmas Eve of 2004. And 7 inches of snow in Corpus Christi is just remarkable. Then you get up into the heart of the south, and really Atlanta northwards. We just got a blockbuster snowstorm across this portion of the world. At this moment in time, we've got a lot of cold air, and of course, let's not forget the snow that we also seen accumulate on the Florida Panhandle. That was quite interesting, to say the least. But certainly the cold air is sitting over the southeast as of this morning. In the wake of that system, plenty of mild air across the plain states up into the northern Rockies here. But the cold air that's sitting currently over Ontario and Quebec, that will be coming down through the middle portion of this week. We've got another very substantial trough coming down, very deep trough, very cold trough at that, and that is going to drill south in the wake of the system. So we had a very substantial snowfall across the mid-Atlantic, extending up through Philadelphia, New York, and Boston, and the cold air is going to come down uh, in the wake of that. And you can see here that it's going to turn pretty darn cold. In fact, these are, of course, the 2 minute temperature anomalies of the GFS ensemble for Wednesday morning here. So it's going to be a pretty cold morning all the way into the heart of Florida. In fact, we've just seen Miami break 600 and something plus days where it's not dropped below 50 degrees. That is about to end, I think, with this Arctic surge coming south here. It's not going to be out of the ordinary, bitterly, brutally cold, but it will certainly be very, very cold, even by December standards. But it's been a lot colder in the past, so let's not hype this up. But it does look as if we are going to maintain this warm plains west and cold east as we continue to push through the week. We've got more waves of cold air coming down with the trough. And it looks as if the remainder of December is going to continue to see that warm west, cold east. Going to get very interesting, I think, as we push towards the Christmas week here. We've got as well as these cold air masses coming down. Of course, we've got systems that ride the base of the trough northeastwards here. So we're going to lay more snow down as well as bring the cold air south. And I really do think it's going to get quite interesting in the week running up to Christmas. But you can see plenty of cold air here. Very, very, very mild indeed for the time of the year. Continuing as we go towards the weekend, which of course takes out the middle of the month. And then we just continue to see these waves. Now, warmth, according to the GFS ensemble, does try to push in across the eastern half of the country for a period of time then, but then the cold air comes back in once again. And it's going to be interesting to see that as we push towards the week of Christmas or the weekend running into the Christmas period. It looks as if we are going to eradicate the warmth across much of the nation and drive down a major Arctic air mass. Long way out, yes, I know, but it's certainly the pattern favours this type of scenario here, where we get in the run up to Christmas potentially a significant snow event and then a significant cold outbreak, I think, as we push into the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day period here. And as we continue to skip through, you can see here that as we push into the week between Christmas and New Year, it's a rather cold looking setup here. Even the west is turned cold. Lots going on. Keep it right here. As always, I'm markfromweather.com. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I'll be back in the next couple of days with more US information. I will also have a lot more information on the snow event that took place over the weekend across the south and the eastern half of the country. So stay tuned to that on markvoganweather.com. Bye for now.